Hi there, Richard Brook, acupuncturist, wellness coach and yoga teacher here. So today I'd like to talk to you about the cost of acupuncture treatment. Now the first thing I like to do when people breach this subject with me is I like to reframe that entire concept, and instead of thinking what acupuncture costs, I'd much rather think about what acupuncture can be worth to you. Now depending on where your different levels of imbalance lie, acupuncture can adapt to meet your needs, and it has this incredible capacity of whether it's a physical issue, a mental or emotional issue, or sometimes something on such an intangible, subtle level that you don't even realise the problem there until you've had the treatment and you feel much clearer after. It has this amazing effect of somehow just tuning you back in with something that subtly makes you feel so much better about yourself. Now to me, it's that kind of sense of vitality and aliveness which gives the kind of lustre to our life. You know, and when we haven't got that in our day-to-day life and in our moment-to-moment existence, that in itself is an added cost to day-to-day life. Now I've had a lot of acupuncture myself over the years. I mean, it makes sense if I'm going to apply something in my life that I'm also going to go and have it, because I trust the benefit of it. And on different occasions it has a different effect. So sometimes acupuncture treatment might be worth to you your ability to go home and maybe feel like you can sit down calmly and relax and engage with your wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, kids for the first time in ages, because you feel like some of the stress that you've been carrying, you've managed to shed it. Or maybe sometimes the acupuncture treatment might be worth to you that you can finally ring up your friends and go out for that game of badminton or the run that you've been missing out on because the pain in your back or your knee has been too much. Or maybe sometimes the acupuncture treatment can be worth to you that you can sit down and enjoy a meal because you feel like you can properly digest it for the first time in a long time. Or maybe acupuncture treatment can be worth to you walking out the door of the treatment room and just feeling inspired and feeling like you're back on track in your life, that some subtle thing feels like it's better and it's how it should be. A lot of the time we just get acclimatised to stress and we get used to living underneath it. And acupuncture's got this great way of pulling our perspective back together and pulling us out of the compressed and contracted state that we often get into, and reminding us a little bit more of our humanity, and for want of a better word, actually what's in our heart, what's in our passions, you know, and what's in our kind of our essential self, what's in your authentic self, and what you want to achieve while you're here, I guess, in your life. Sounds like a big task, but believe me, I've often felt retuned to all the things that I've just mentioned. So as I like to say in some of my internet marketing that I use, that not all acupuncture is the same as well. And so I'd like to remind you, with 5 elements acupuncture, there can sometimes be a bit more an emphasis on your connection with the world around you and what you're doing with your occupations, with your relationships. The whole idea of the 5 elements is different parts of you that require different things. And also the practitioner might spend a little bit more time with you and look at some of the deeper levels of what's going on within you than with other types of acupuncture. So by all means, shop around, find something that suits you. But I would very strongly advocate that 5 elements acupuncture treatment is very, very effective. So if you're teetering on that brink and you're looking at that perceived cost of what you think the treatment is going to take away from you, or the cost, the monetary value of what's going to be taken from you, just consider for a moment what it might give you. Okay, there you go. So if you want to come along sometime, give me a call. You can also check out my website, richardbrookacupuncture.co.uk, creativeyogalondon.co.uk, and look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.